Howdy folks, Adrian at RC Drifters Club. Not done a video in a while, so I thought, you know what, today's a day. Seems nice, not really busy. So I thought I'd quickly get a video in of the garage. It's not fully built, got the sides, the back, still need to get the front for it. But I'm still ivering and overing yet, because I've seen a few scale garages where they'll put a front on, but I want to go like OTT, like over the top. So basically my idea was, I'll sort out the video, show you the garage. Kevin from KSRC Drift, cool guy. Armando Riaz from Scavenger Drift, cool guy. You got CTG, Qualited's Garage from Calgary, he's sweet. You got RC Sparks, or other known as RC Adventures. Who else is there? There's RC Drift Addict. Check out their website, it's rcdriftaddict.co.uk. Awesome guys on there. I got some stickers off them, which is like windshield banners, whatever else. I've got to get a few more. I need to get some stickers sorted out for KSRC Drift. I need to get some Scavenger Drift ones. I need to get some KORC.com. I need to get some of their stickers made up. OMG, they do like the servos and whatever else. I need to get quite a few stickers of people out there who do like sponsored people, basically. Some Proline stickers, HPI stickers, you know, just etc. Well, anyway, the garage is gonna be pretty big. You've probably seen the pictures on my Facebook. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be big enough to fit 2 cars. There's gonna be a ramp, which ain't gonna be like what Armando and Kevin Scott did, where it's mechanical. It'll be one where it's permanently bolted up or down if I don't want it up, like. But it's got to be big enough and strong enough to hold the weight of my Axial XX10 Dingo, plus obviously my drift cars. I want to put an upper floor with a staircase going up to the upper floor, which will be like the office area where like people go and book in like for the bodywork or mechanics. This is mainly a mechanics one, if anything. I will make a body shop one. That's if I don't get bored of this mechanics one, and then I'll just change it to a body shop one and put a paint booth in, whatever else, like just for scale realism, just for show. But I reckon I'll probably build another one in a couple of months time as a body shop, but it'll only be big enough to fit 1 car, not 2 cars. Because obviously, but then again, I might make it big enough to fit 2 cars yet, I'm not 100% sure. But if I do that, obviously I'm in my bedroom and my scale realism's getting to the point where it's getting that big. I ain't got much room to fit it all in, so it's like on shelving units behind me. I'll just show you, like I got like that shelving unit over there, then I got the other one which is down there, that one there. Then I've got it all over my carrying bed at the minute, because I'm in the process of doing this video, so I needed to clear the garage out. So yeah, basically that's basically it. I'm going to put the upper floor in with a window looking down into the workshop, plus my toilet cubicle. Gotta have a toilet cubicle for people to use the toilet, wash their hands, a little trash can to put the wet towels in for when they've dried their hands and that. So the upper floor is going to be pretty big. I was only going to do it big enough just for the office, and then I'd have spare space, but I thought no, if I do the full width of the garage as an upper floor, then obviously I've got storage for bits and bobs and have a little ladder. And yeah, so I'll flip the viewfinder around so you're looking at my mush, and I'll give you a quick demonstration on the size of the garage, the scale of the garage. Ignore the drawing on the base of it, it's just a rough estimate. I'm still debating on where things are going to go, how things are going to look. If there's any ideas, any tips of scale pop-ups I can build, feel free. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, post comments, post on my Facebook, RC Drifters Club. Any ideas, basically. I'm easy going. Any idea is a good idea. So yeah, just basically throw your ideas at me. I'll see what I can do. bearing in mind I'm a dad now as well, so I've got to juggle things around my son as well as like everything else. So this is why I done now video recordings for a couple of months. So I thought I'd come and surprise you today with one, and I'll show you the garage. Right, I'll flip you around and see the garage, I guess. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Bingo! Righty. The garage, as you can see, I'm standing pretty close to it. My bed's in the Kim Road, but that is the true size of the garage itself. And I've got all my pop-ups, my little light. Hello. Right then. So basically, if I start here, I don't know if you can see my shitty writing. So from this line here, all the way down to here, that's going to be roller shutter 1, which is be where the car ramp will be, which will be fixed about here. Then you've got from this line here all the way across to here, that'll be another roller shutter door, which will be the spare parking space, which will have like the scale jack, the car creeper, a few bits of tools lying around on the floor. I like my idea of a garage. Some people say, oh, keep it clean. That ain't a garage. A garage, when it's doing mechanics, it's dirty, so I want to do some dirty marks. Door, I want to make the door so it opens and closes. Taps, which I'm going to be put on the outside, I should imagine. But then again, I might put them on the inside yet. So that is a Ivory and Ivory. Now, this line here, going across to here, right, that's part of the second floor, which is going to come to about just about there. So imagine from the base of here to the top of here, measure it half and half, so you got the right height. Right then, I don't know if you can see it very good. This lineage here, what I'm covering over in my hand, ignore. So from this line here all the way down to here, then across there, that's going to be one upper floor, which will be obviously up here. Now here is going to be the staircase going through a little door, which will be there. But obviously the door's going to be bigger than that, like, but you know. Window, originally my plan was to bring it all the way across here, but then if I did that I'd lose this bit of space here for obviously parking the cars here, because I don't want the cars to be straight, I'd like them to be on a bit of an angle, obviously. So my idea was bring the line across and then have it across here and then across there. This line and this line is going to be the toilet area. This big black scribble here, this bit there, that's going to be the door, obviously, to get into the building, well, into the toilet area. Toilet, trash can, sink. There's going to be no windows in it, because obviously you don't have windows in the toilet, because that's just disgrace. Now here is going to be the table with an office chair. Obviously put a little computer on or laptop, whatever. Few books, few shelving. Shelving cabinet there probably, more than likely. And then obviously another water butt here for the water. So if you want a cold drink, or I might do a condenser. I might do a little prop up here where you can get cold drinks, hot drinks, whatever else. As for the staircase, I don't know whether to come straight down or whether to do an L shape yet. I'm ivering and hovering. So as you can see, that at the moment is the 110 scale garage. I went and bought a new drift car, which is this bad boy here, HPI Sprint 2 Drift. Not bad, not bad. Could do with a bit of a clean, but I've already stripped it once and cleaned it, and got the middle belt, got a bit of play in it, which is good. But I've got this problem at the moment, which I've got to cure. If you look at the steering, watch carefully. See the sloppiness? Now watch this side. Ready? That's really bad at the minute, that is. I've got to cure it. Now my mate Sprint 2, He's done had the same problem. Well, what he's done is on the ball cups here, here, same on the other side here and here, and on the middle one which runs across for the steering arm. He bought all new steering mechanism, and we was hoping that would cure the problem. Well, obviously it didn't. So what he did was he used some cable ties, cut the very end off and placed it on top of the balls because they've got like a flat spot. Now if I get my mate's drift car, which is just here, that's my mate's, that's mine. Mate's is a bit messier, mine's a bit cleaner. But the only problem is with my mate's, he got kind of ripped off in a sense, but never mind, yeah, it happens. I've got to sort out his camber and his towing, because obviously as you can see, I'm a bit on the cocky side, and like his tyres wear down more on the inners, whereas mine are more equally level on the fronts. He bought a new upper deck because he's got really bad play here in this pin for the steering, but as you can see his steering ain't nowhere near as bad as what mine is. He replaced all his steering mechanism. He's got a one-way system, which was the one way from out to mine, but the chap who I bought this off stripped the one way out of it and sold it separate to the car, but I'm not bothered. I ain't really too fussed about the one way. My mixed reviews on it, I don't see the difference in the drifting, to tell you the truth. I'm running Dean's because this was running on LiPo, but I'm running nickel malt at the moment. I've got to get me some LiPos. My mate's running a brushed motor, not sure what sort of motor it is. It's a Panther, not sure what turn motor it is. And then he's running that sort of ESC, which is Asman Racing, if that's how you pronounce it. It's the classic one. But the chap who he bought it off, like the wiring, I've had to resolder it on because it was on the verge of snapping off. This here is a block connector, which connects to a terminal connector. That's a 5 amp. The person who had it originally only had a 3 amp on it. I replaced it to the proper version, a 5 amp one, because obviously the core of the wire is a lot thicker, and it blew an hole in his receiver, so we had to go and buy a new controller, which he was too happy about. The problems my mate's got with this, for starters, the springs, I'm not 100% sure if they're the genuine springs or not. I had to rebuild them. I'm a bit stiff on the back and spongy on the front like mine. But the problem he's got at the minute, if I pop this down, that's his spare gear, right? Now you watch this spare gear. Did you see it bend? There you go. There's the bend part, ready? So that's got to be sorted. Got to put a new spare gear on because that one's bent. His tensioner for his front belt needs changing, because if you look at mine, when you turn my thingies, these here actually move, whereas my mates, they see solid. So that's got to be replaced. But the only problem is this one was running on AstroTurf, which obviously is sand mixed with salt, so it had done the bearings now good. So all this one needs, my mate, is all new bearings, new spur gear, a couple of circlips, it only needs one, new motor and ESC, and get the original HPI waterproof version, and a Firebolt 15 turn motor. And he needs obviously some new wheels, because if you look at my back wheels, they're 6mm, my fronts are 3mm, my mate's 3mm, his back one's a 3mm. So yeah, originally my mate was the Sprint 2 Flux, but the chap who he bought it off, he must have robbed the brushless system out of it and obviously chucked in some nasty shit rock crawler version, because in my opinion that motor is something what you'd have in a rock crawler, and that ESC is definitely something you'd have in a rock crawler because it's got a drag brake on. I've locked his rear diff, my rear diff's locked. Mine don't lock up, well it locks up, but my mate's, it locks up and it just skids like that. Whereas mine, it locks up but it does lock up completely, it's got that bit of movement. So yeah, my mate's has got to have a bit of TLC. Now mine, I've got the problem I've got at the moment, I don't know whether you'll see it. If you look where my drive shaft is, in there, ready? Oh, see it, look, that's on full lock. They are really severely damaged. Actually, if I put it under the light you might see it more. If you look closely, are you going to see it better? Can you see it? Can you see it? Ready? So the drive shafts. So I've got to replace the end couplings, which comes from like the outer drive shafts. Like you got your drive shafts. Inner ones I'm not too bothered about because I'm putting a one way in this. But they may be changed. But the ones where the drive shaft goes into here, they've got to be changed because they're shot. The rear ones, they have got to be replaced, and also, see, ready? They've got to be replaced as well. The front ends, you can see that well, really, to be fair. I thought you would have been able to have seen it better. You might be able to see it better. Hang on, where am I going? Zoom out again. Ah, here we go. If you look closely enough, so the drive shaft, look how badly worn it is. Focus. So the drive shaft, that's on full lock. Now my mates still do that. So yep, that's basically it. If I flip you around to the bed, my Nissan 180 shell, the exhaust has come off. I've done a sticker bomb. There's that rcdriftaddict.co.uk, go and check them out, they're awesome. This, I don't like how the arches have been cut on it. The arches have been cut really khaki. So this one's going to be cut up. I'm just going to dismantle it, cut it up, I think. Bit of a shame really. I don't want to do that, to tell you the truth, but I might convert this into like a basher shell and have it as a van shell. Basically chop the rear end off it, make it up into a pickup. So I'm still debating with that one. I got my badass super shell, which is done like Mona Lisa. I gotta get the light kit for it now. There's my new rims. Oh yes, they was for the red shell. And then the good old dingo. As you can see, I'm making a new snorkel and I found some chainage. So yeah. So basically that's it, guys. 19-minute long, although a bad video actually, it's as long as most of them. So as you can see, them are the things I've got to do. Mine's got a lot of steering problems to sort out, like with the sloppiness. My mate's new spur gear, new bearings. My mate's has got less to have done to it than what mine has, to tell you the truth. Mine's got to have that bit extra done to it, like obviously I've got to get some more drift wheels. I've got some over there on the shelf which you see, so I could probably chuck them on, but they're only 3mm offset. So yeah, that's a bit of a bummer. So yeah, basically that's it for now, guys. I'll charge my camera up. I've got my battery on charge for my drift car, so I'll get the camera outside, do a little demonstration of my drifting. Just let me sort out the steering situation at the minute. So while that's charging, I'm sorting that out. So I thought I'd do this quick video. Hope you guys like it. If not, then I ain't bothered. Don't really care. It's for more fun, and I enjoy doing this stuff now. I'm not as nervous as I used to be on camera, which is a good thing, I guess. Still make a few cock-ups here and there, but who doesn't? So yeah, just big thanks, guys. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. That's if you have already done that by the time this video is published and thrown on YouTube. Big shout out to KSRC Drift, Armando Riaz from Scavenger Drift, rcdriftaddict.co.uk. Go and check their website out. It's free to join. Meet new folks, publish your pictures on there, videos on there, whatever else. Yeah, so check out other guys, RC Sparks, CTG, which is Crawler Ted, and his buddy JD. There's some of their videos I'm quite cool. I'm doing a giveaway at the minute where you can get a pair of socks, yeah, which was wore the night before, and a new body shell. So yeah, they do a few giveaways now and again. So yeah, check them all out. Hit the Facebook, RC Drifters Club. Look out for KSRC Drift, the Scavenger Drift Crew. Basically, just take a nosy through my Facebook, see what you see what you like. Like the pictures, comment on the pictures, dislike the pictures, not bothered. So yeah, that's Adrian Tarsu Drifters Club. Just to let you know. Peace out.